Ah, feels good to be back on the Aprilia. If you guys saw my last video, you know I was in this exact same spot, getting ready to take off on a 4-day trip to Laguna Seca on my Suzuki 1000. That was 2 weekends ago. Such a great trip. If you guys live within a day of any of the AMA sport bike races or the World Superbike like I went to, you gotta go check it out, man. It's a great, amazing experience. During this trip, something really scary happened to me, and I really wanted to warn you guys about it because it could have been fatal, and it's not what anybody would think. But I don't want to get straight into that. If you want to go straight to that part, go to this part of the video. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about my trip first. Yeah, so basically we rode the backcountry from Southern California all the way to Monterey, which if you do a straight shot, Monterey is about 370 miles. So we probably did 800 miles round trip over a 4-day period. But when you get to these events, man, it is something pretty special. There's just bikes everywhere. There's vendor alley with all kinds of companies, and they're selling stuff, and a lot of cool, exotic, unusual bikes on display. You can walk right down pit row for the AMA race. At this race here, they had both the World Superbike and the AMA guys, so 2-for-1 special, which was awesome. But yeah, the infield scene is awesome. And then of course there's great racing, and you can get up close and personal to the podium after the World Superbike race. They also had a display of like old classic racing bikes, and they had a few of Nicky Hayden's bikes. And I got a crazy story for you guys, and I still to this day cannot believe that guy is gone. It just shocks me. Me and the wife went to dinner one time at this place called the Orange County Mining Company, and they seat you in these U-shaped booths. We walk up to our booth, we sit down, and I look over, and Nicky Hayden is sitting there with his 2 brothers having dinner. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm sitting in a booth next to Nicky Hayden. You know, I didn't react right away. I didn't say anything. I wanted to give them their piece. And it was cool just to sit there and listen to them talk with their Kentucky accent, you know. And of course, when they finished, I had to get up and say, hey, you know, big fan of you guys, would love to get an autograph and a photo before you go. And I'm so bummed. Like, I looked all over Facebook, everywhere. I could not find that photo. Anyways, Godspeed, Nicky. We all love you, buddy. So that was 2 weekends ago. This weekend, I just got back from Las Vegas. It was kind of a twin celebration. I had a birthday, and then my wife had a good friend who was having a wedding. So we went to this really nice resort, spent a couple days at the pool, hanging out with big groups of people. And I literally just got back a couple hours ago, rested up a little bit, and I'm back on the bike, because that's what motovloggers do. So yeah, that means this video is going to be kind of short and sweet. I can't put a ton of effort into it because I just don't have time. I got to get home, edit the whole video for you guys to watch tomorrow, which is probably today if you're watching on a Monday. In case you don't know, I will launch videos every Monday, so yeah, I always come back for that. In case you hadn't noticed when I started this video, I have the stock exhaust on my bike today for a couple reasons. I wanted to feel the power of the bike compared to the competition work stuff I've been running, just for the heck of it, and I wanted to quiet the bike down for filming because that exhaust is so loud. When I film, it disrupts the microphone. It makes my voice sound funny, and it just bothers me. And a lot of you guys complain about, dude, your bike's so loud, man, we can't even hear you. Like, I know, but a lot of people love the sound of the bike too, so what am I gonna do? I think it's still, I forgot what this thing even sounds like with the stock exhaust. It sounds pretty good. Kind of like it. Anybody want some flowers? Oh, and I want to give a shout out to my buddy Renato from Las Vegas. Big fan of mine, watches all my videos, saw him at the wedding. So let me tell you about this near horrific experience I had on the way to Laguna Seca. When I think about what could have happened, man, it still freaks me out. And this can happen to anybody. It doesn't matter if you're fast or slow. It's not about that. Alright, so let me tell you what happened. Normally when I'm getting gas, I stay seated on the bike, but on this trip I always got off the bike because, you know, to help stretch my legs and get my butt a rest. And we pull up to the gas station. I get off the bike. I start pumping my gas. Well, me and my buddy Bill were sharing the gas pump. So he already pumped his gas, rolled forward. I pulled up, started pumping my gas. I'm not really paying attention because he's in front of me and he's screwing around with something, and I'm kind of watching him. And I have my earplugs in still, so I can't hear much. And next thing I know, he's like yelling at me like, dude, dude. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I look down and gas is pouring, gushing out of the top of my gas tank, all down the side of the bike. I'm literally standing in a 5-foot round lake of gasoline. My shoes covered in gas. It got on my pants. Why didn't the gas pump stop like it's supposed to? Our message will return after this brief red light, folks. Wish this light would hurry up because my bike is at 219 degrees right now and climbing. Oh my God, a train. You're kidding me. You know what? I'm going this way. Watch out. That's it. Don't mind me. I'm just riding here. Unbelievable. Not even paying attention. Mirrors in. I know on the GoPro that looked really tight, but it's not as tight as it looks on a GoPro. Wings out. Alright, so here I am standing in a puddle of gas. My bike is covered in gas. My feet are covered in gas, and my pants have gas on them. Now imagine I just rode that bike for 2 hours straight. Imagine if that gas had lit up and just I'm standing literally in an inferno of gasoline. I mean, how it didn't start on fire is beyond me. You know how hot the exhaust gets on these bikes. And I'm just like, dude, like, I was half freaked out and half angry, you know, that the pump hadn't stopped, and it's almost killed me. I mean, so my message is, anytime you guys pump gas, man, keep an eye on that pump because it could turn real bad real fast. I mean, I was pretty shook up after that. I got back on the bike. We took off riding. I was afraid to start my bike. I didn't know what was going to happen, you know, is it's going to get hot and flame up and I'm going to have to jump off the thing while I'm going down the highway. But so yeah, that's my message. Doesn't matter if you're fast or slow. It could happen to anybody. Alright guys, that's it for today. I'm out of here and I will see you guys next Monday.